Parable of the Tares. The Gospel of Matthew, chapter 13, verses 24 through 30. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. When men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and departed. When the green sprang up and the fruit appeared, then the tares also appeared. When the servants of the householder came and said to him, "Sir, did you sow good seed in your field? Where did the tares come from?" And he said unto them, The enemy of man hath done it. And the servants said to him, Do you want us to go and choose them? But he said, No, lest, in picking out the tares, you spoil the wheat along with them. Leave both to grow together until the harvest. And at harvest time I will say to the reapers, Gather the tares first, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but put away the wheat into my barn. Explanation of the parable. This parable is one of the key parables in the New Testament and conveys a deep spiritual meaning. It uses an agricultural image that was understood by the people of that era, but is still relevant today. The wheat symbolizes people striving for goodness and truth, living according to God's commandments. The tares, in turn, symbolize evil, sinfulness, and deceitfulness, which may seem harmless but ultimately bring destruction. The parable emphasizes several important principles. Good and evil grow together. In this world, evil cannot be removed at once without damaging good. Interference can destroy the still impenetrating shoots of righteousness. Source of evil. The tares do not appear by themselves. They are sown by the enemy, the devil, who seeks to destroy God's purpose. God's design and justice. God gives people the opportunity to change, to manifest their true nature. The time of harvest symbolizes the day of judgment, when everyone will get what they deserve. Patience as a virtue. We often want to immediately correct the world, to punish evil, but only God knows when and how the final separation should take place. The danger of false values. The tares look outwardly like wheat but do not bear fruit, reminding us of the need to discern true good from deceptive good. Life application. 5 examples. Teamwork. In any team, there are those who are beneficial and create a productive atmosphere and those who act covertly to their detriment. Hasty conclusions can lead to mistakes, because some negative personalities only reveal themselves over time. Child rearing. Parents strive to protect their children from bad influences, but the complete elimination of all difficulties can lead to weakness of character. Sometimes the child himself must learn to distinguish good from evil. Personal relationships. Friendship and marriage can be built on illusions. A person who seems ideal, over time may reveal his true nature. It is dangerous to rush to conclusions in such cases. Social processes. Many reforms and social changes seem well-intentioned, but their true effects become clear years later. Some ideas lead to prosperity and others to destruction. Spiritual growth. Sometimes a person feels like he or she is on the right path, but only with time can one realize whether the spiritual practice chosen is really bearing fruit or is a false path. Modern examples. Financial pyramids. They look like an easy way to get rich, but end up leading people to lose money and become disillusioned. Social media. Many people perceive them as a tool for communication, but if used improperly, they can be addictive, provoke depression, and negatively affect the psyche. Political propaganda. Some ideas and movements look like something good, but over time it becomes obvious that they do more harm than good. GMO foods. For many years they were considered questionable, but only after time science was able to give an accurate answer about their effect on the human body. False spirituality. In the world there are many false prophets and gurus who promise instant enlightenment, but in fact only exploit people's trust. Psychological parsing. From a psychological perspective, this parable reveals several important aspects. The need for patience. People often want immediate solutions to problems, but it is not always beneficial to intervene. Acceptance of the imperfection of the world. A person must realize that evil will always be present, and it is important to learn to live among it without becoming part of it. The danger of jumping to conclusions. Sometimes a person whom we think is an enemy, in fact, turns out to be our ally, and vice versa. The effect of self-fulfillment. If you constantly see a person as a villain, they may begin to behave accordingly. The lasting consequences of choices. Every action has consequences that may not manifest themselves until years later. Conclusion. The parable of the tares teaches us patience, wisdom, and trust in God. It is impossible to instantly distinguish between good and evil in life because they are often intertwined. We cannot always immediately recognize what is true value and what is a temporary illusion. It is important not to jump to conclusions, not to judge hastily, but to trust in the higher plan. In time, the truth becomes apparent, and everyone gets what they deserve. Dear listeners, thank you for the time spent together. Subscribe to the channel, put likes and write how you like this story. Click on the bell not to miss new videos and see you soon.